Okay, so how is my voice? It's too loud. So GitHub Copilot is really trying to be useful here, as I see. What is he suggesting? What is it suggesting, I guess? Features. We need features is h2 tag, maybe. And then we want to map over the features. Okay, let's try it just for the interest. But we are not mapping it here. Yeah. False. False hope from the GitHub, I guess. GitHub Copilot. Okay, so we need features here. Features should look like not semi-bold text, but simple text with a text should be like gray or neutral, maybe. Okay, so neutral. This is too big. Okay. Okay, let's set semi-bold. No, 600 was okay. Okay, now let's display this icons, square meters, beds, bathroom. This will be flex with gap 2, and here we're gonna have, let's say, yeah, I'm gonna create a component for this. It will be much more organized, much more better. Let's say amenities or features component. Features component. Features component. Let's export it as features component, and this should be receiving props. Interface, features component props. Hey, Phil Mingo, long time no see. What's up, man? Getting back to the website that I was working. Now I'm trying to like more hurry up, try to finish it because it took a long time. So trying to finalize it at last. So what props are we taking here? We are taking number, I guess. Or let's say amount. Hey, great, good to see you too. What's up? How is it going? Okay, amount here, icon. Okay, so what we got here? We need to display the icon. Icon text and amount. Okay, let's import this component, features component. Features component. What does it need? It needs icon, text, and amount. Let's say amount. Where does it come from? Bedrooms, bathrooms. Let's say first we display bedrooms. So where is it? Bedrooms is here. Bedrooms. I need to find the icon for this. So amount, why does it shout? TypeScript has an issue. So current house property is any. It's not assignable to type number. But why is it any? Current house property any. So I need to check this type. Let's go to house store and let's check house store type, property type, bedrooms, number. What does it want? Bedrooms. Property any. Why is it any? Okay. Current house. Current house. Okay, so okay. Current house. About this one. No, same. Okay, interesting issue. Maybe float will be the good option to ask. Yeah, it's just interesting. Why doesn't the TypeScript understand that this is coming from the type property, this bedrooms, and it should be like a number. TypeScript should understand this. Just declare. Okay, so what's written here? Type current house property is not assignable to type number, features components. Let's try Claude the Savior. So Claude, what am I asking to Claude? Okay, just we'll give this example. Let's give this example, and TypeScript is telling us this. TypeScript seems not to understand what type bedrooms is. And this is current house. House is type property. And we are getting current house by calling use house store. Comes from use house store. Why does TypeScript has issue saying this type? Okay, let's see. Yes, to see the current house. That's right. I will check, but as I remember the current house. Okay, let's see. Should be fine. Bedrooms. Yeah, it has bedrooms. So it's coming correctly, but TypeScript seems not to understand because TypeScript reads this current house as a property type, and property type here has this bedrooms defined as number. But why does TypeScript has issue understanding here? It does not see this here. Okay, let's see. TypeScript not understanding type. This likely happens because TypeScript isn't recognizing the current house definitely has a value when this component renders. Okay, so it kind of thinks that it may be null. So I need to check here, or maybe here. What about this one? No, this won't work here. Okay. Okay, so TypeScript wants me to make a check here. Like this. Still not working. No, something. Okay, just for checking. House. No, it still has same issue. Why does it say comma is expected? Current house, okay, let's see. Yeah, no, it's still, look. Okay, oh, wait. Extra, oh yeah, it helped. I had extra brackets. Yeah. It works like that. Thanks, you helped me. That's actually, yeah, now I understand what was the issue. Okay, now it's working fine and it's displaying it correctly. Yeah, so TypeScript just wanted to make sure that this is not null, so there is some like a backup to display. Yeah, but it was like at first I didn't understand that was the case because it was displaying that comma is missing, so I got kind of confused. But yeah, this solution works. Yeah, cool. So this component works, features component. Features component. Okay, now we can display some other stuff as well. Bedrooms. Okay, so how is it in this design? Beds. Okay, beds. Not beds, bedrooms is okay. Baths. Baths. And square meters. But do we have square meters? Yeah, we have it. Okay. So baths, bathrooms, square area. We have area or no? Surface area. Surface. Okay. Surface. Okay. Surface. Okay, surface is as a string. But surface should be as number, I think. Okay. A, icons for path we need. Path icon. And ruler icon. Okay, now the distance between the icon is too much, I think. And even maybe make this icon smaller. Okay, so now let's make this text smaller. Text smaller and the color, let's set text gray 600. Or maybe 700. Okay, now item center and maybe margin bottom, or no, not here, I guess. So space between what's wrong with this? Okay, I'll put it in another span. Okay, now the icon, the space would be less, I think, between icon and this text. So, okay, let's see what we can do. Gap, maybe that's the issue here. But we need gap still. 1. Yeah, I think that's much better. And here I think we could add margin bottom, raise it a little bit. Yeah, even to margin bottom 5 maybe. Okay, so we have features like here. This is the main template which we are following. So we have features, bedrooms, yeah. Okay, so and now we need location. Location will be downstairs. Okay, so let's do it. This is features. Let's do for locations. And I guess it should be something similar. Locations. Okay, we have locations. And we need to make this something similar to this one. Okay, so let's put a paragraph here. And what do we have? What location do we have? We have address. We should have an address. But we have, let's see. We have coming from backend, we have the parking, balcony, repair floor featured surface. Okay, we have only address. Okay. Just for improvement, I think I should add the city as separate. I still didn't design it perfectly, the property, but yeah, we can use the address for now. So address will go here, and we are already displaying it upstairs. Okay, address. It should look like this. Text small, text gray. Yeah, let's take a look. Address. Let's capitalize it. Where is the address? Okay, here's the address. We need a pin icon. Location pin. Location, like this one, map pin. Yeah, I guess it will work. So let's put it like this here. Here, let's put margin bottom 4. Okay, so here's our location pin and here's our address. So let's make this flex, gap set to 2. Let's make the size of this, not here. We should put it here. Flex, gap, margin bottom 5. Okay, so locations is not here, location should be here. We should put flex here to make this work. Yeah, like this. Okay, flex, item center. And what else do we need? The icon size I think should be like 18. Okay, now it looks much better. Text small and maybe even do a small gap here. Yeah, okay, this is much better. Locations, what is this? Do we need this? This is some icons. This is for share, to share this, to like this. Maybe for sharing it would be cool, just sharing on Facebook or stuff like that. This could be useful actually. So yeah. And also below goes the swiper. I'm already using the swiper in the on the main page, so it should make things easier. Let's see on the mobile design how the swiper is operating. And we need, yeah, kind of something similar like on this main page. So yeah. Okay, so let's go with the swiper first, and then I can take care of the icons for sharing and stuff like that. So yeah, I will try to do the swiper component here. Also, this could be more organized, I guess, this code. But yeah, first I'll start implementing the swiper. So I finish this component a bit quicker. Okay, what do we need? There will go images. Where is our image? It's our location. Locations. And now we need a swiper for images. Images swiper. Okay, so here we are mapping over the images. Let's see. Let's go to dashboard. Let's go to dashboard. So I already implemented the Google sign-in. So it's possible for me to sign in through Google. It's really handy, and already connected the backend. So I made one, how I added one property, one listing, so it's connected to SQL Neon database. So, and also I'm using some service for images upload. I forgot the name, but yeah, so basically it allows me to kind of upload some images. And okay, let me find some. Let's say this. Okay, so 3 images enough, I guess, for testing Swiper for now. Okay, let's see where are other images. Cool, they're here. Okay, now I need to find the Swiper component that is on the main page. Okay, Swiper component, where is it? Home page, and it's in locations. Yeah, locations, Swiper slide. Okay, so how does this work? We have the Swiper component, and inside of it we are mapping the images like here. So we need to implement something similar in the property details. So basically here I need to import the Swiper first, Swiper component, and I guess this will work as well. This attributes. Let's try. Okay, wait, what do I need? I need to import this. Swiper modules. Need to import this for our Swiper. Okay, let's see. Okay, now what else? Swiper. I have a custom CSS for the Swiper here. Location CSS. Yeah, this is for Swiper, but I guess it would be good to add this to global CSS, so I don't need to import or create custom CSS for each component wherever I'm using the Swiper. So, okay, let's say I add it here. Now I'm mapping and returning the Swiper slide component. So basically, images slice. Why am I slicing images here? Okay, let's do like this. Current house, images. Map. Okay, we need to again check it that it exists. Current house, images, map, image index. Okay, and I'm returning Swiper slide component. Let's put index here. Location plate. Okay, location plate will be handy here. But we don't need location. Property image is not assignable to type string. Okay, yeah, need to check the images structure. Images is an array. URL, I need the URL. So here image.url will be okay, location plate. Let's not use it temporarily and just use this. Thanks, man. Thanks for motivation. Never give up. Okay, so what do we need here? Bracket. Okay, so this is our slider. Cool. What did I delete? So we are close to finishing this component. Just this needs to be adjusted. Height. Okay, let's see, how is it here? Okay, height is too small. Let's say I don't set height, and what will happen? In that case, we have these big pictures, and they are not kind of they are not even because of the image resolution, but the swiper works cool. Just not displaying pagination. Okay. Pagination true. Here it is being displayed, but here it is not. Okay, doesn't matter now, I think. Yeah, images should be the even size, I think. Okay, if I set fixed height like this, 100. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Okay, let's ask Claude what is better to do in this case. Okay. Height setting 200 did not work, I guess. Let's say 80. 80 works. 80 works, so yeah. I think it will be okay for now. Or let's try more. Okay, let's see how much is this. 537. 537. 530, let's set. Yeah. Okay, let it be like this. Okay, description, which we don't have for now. Or we have, yeah, we have description. Okay, so image swiper. Image swiper, below the image swiper, we need to have description. Okay, let's delete from here. Where is the dashboard? Let's edit the description here. Make a generate the famous lorem ipsum text, dummy text. Save changes and let's see how it looks. Okay. Okay, it will work for now. Why did the swiper stop working? That's the question. Oh, okay. Found a bug. For some reason, the images are being deleted once you refresh this. So it's the one thing to note. Okay. For now, I'll edit again. Save it. And okay. Refresh it. Hey man. Nurula, what's up? Okay. Okay, so we have description here. What is this? View more. Okay, just a second. So we have these amenities, I guess, to make here. Your front-end, junior front-end developer. Okay, nice. I hope you can learn some new tools. What framework or what language do you work on as a front-end developer? Okay, so we have overview here with some, what is this, by the way? Type house. It's kind of a details. So as I understand, here is the main features which are highlighted, and here are all the features or amenities. Yeah, so yeah, this is important. And here's property details. Property details like price, pets, ID. Why is ID needed? I don't understand, but it's okay. Type, rooms, bedroom. Yeah, I think this overview and this property details are kind of a, both of them are not needed. Learning React, okay, that's great. Good luck. Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy React? Yeah, I'm also working on React, also some backend. So I will be making some videos on React. But it's quickly progressing, so it's like you can learn something, but yeah, it's quickly progressing, so you may need to learn some new tools really soon. But yeah, you need to kind of have the basics, so you can build whatever you want. It basically allows you to build like really cool stuff. So yeah, here I'm thinking just to go with either this overview section. I won't be making the video section for now, and I will be either this overview section or property details section. And I think, yeah, this kind of looks cool with these icons. Amenities are not implemented on the backend yet, so I won't be making this for now. Map location I will not do. Floor plans also no. So yeah, this version of this website will be really simple, no long calculator for now, and neither reviews. And this filter actually is really cool. Time properties. This I think is useful. The latest properties section also useful. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this section for now. This or this section. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is really simple, plain kind of a description and property details. Property details should come, yeah, like this, I guess. It's more interactive, more kind of a cool, I think. So let's do property details. Here is as an overview. Features, property details overview. Yeah, whatever info is missing here, for example, status for sale. Instead of making this section, it's possible to add it here to this overview. So yeah, I'll go with this one. Naming, I will leave the property details and just make this section. Okay. Property details. It should be component, small component. Features components. Property detail. Let it be. Hey AJ, nice to know that. What's up? Property detail. CSS. Okay. Okay, let's export this, add it to index. So we re-export from here. Okay, so property details. Grid columns is fine, I think. And instead of this one, property detail. Let's import it. Let's go here. Property detail. What does it need? It needs again interface and props. We need props. Detail props. Please. We need an icon, which will be React node element. We need text. Yeah, I guess just title and text. Yeah, title, which will be string. Text, which also will be string. Okay, we defined our type for this. Let's import icon, title, and text. React. Okay, so to learn React easy way, I think is the easiest way is to start building some projects on your own, not following all the time tutorials. You can choose some easy projects at first and try to build it. And yeah, I think that's the best way to learn React. But if you want to start a job somewhere, I guess you need to learn a theory in deeper how things work, how class components work, how hooks work, and all the details. For that, you can Google it and follow some theory material for React. But if you want to learn it for yourself, anyways, theory is necessary for you to understand how things work. But yeah, the easiest way is just really to start building the projects. Yeah, I think that's when you get stuck on some problems and then you try to solve it. And at first, yeah, it may be not easy, but then you learn. That's the easiest way to learn. And I think not using GPT often or like AI for solving problems, because when you use it often, it kind of doesn't help at all. It has happened to me. Like I was at some point I started using the GPT and these AIs for helping me write code, and when you use that code, you kind of don't analyze it, and yeah, next day you don't remember how you did it. It happens to me as well, like very often for now. Like simple things, sometimes I forget. So yeah. We need icon here. Okay, so this is like a icon will come first, and then we're gonna have this div. This div will be flex column, and here will be the title and text. Okay, so we have title, text, and okay, let's first pass the props to this component. So we see what do we display first here. We don't need to display the ID for now, I think. If the website gets really sophisticated, and then maybe this ID will be useful if the website is being used by the agents for real estate. But for now, I will make it easier, not add some unnecessary stuff. Okay, so what do we type? I think here, instead of ID, I'll put on the status, whether it's for sale or for rent. So title will be status, and we have then text. Your web development. Okay, so you're pursuing web development. Yeah, for sure. Web development is still very popular, and it will be popular in the future. So if you enjoy it, I think it's really good choice. So there are a lot of things there on the path to learn, many tools, and many more tools are being added. So it's a long path and very interesting. And yeah, good luck with it. It's really good choice, I think. Okay, so I need to find the status. Okay, where is the type? Where is the type? Property is here. So what do we have in property? We have status. Yep. Current house status. And we need yeah, that's correct. And icon, we need icon for status. What icon should we add here? Nadri, thank you. Okay, nice to know. Nadri, for your comment. How long it takes to be a full stack? Okay, I think, well, to become really good at full stack, it takes a lot. I'm not there yet, but if you put enough dedication and hours of work, I think minimum 6 months is enough to learn the basics of front end and back end. In 6 months, you will be able to already start creating some small projects. You will learn one framework of JavaScript, React or Angular or something, and then you can choose some backend. There are many actually, and also databases you need to learn for backend. And yeah, many things actually, but 6 months I think is enough to minimum 6 months and a lot of dedication to really understand how things work. So yeah, 6 months if you put enough effort, but ideally 1 year. In 1 year you is enough to like really understand how things work, and then you need to learn different tools, different tricks, approaches, styles, and yeah, many things actually. Okay, so our component is not displaying because we need icon for status. Okay, status. Let's just choose a house icon. Set size to 18 here as well. Okay, so text should be small. Text array 600. Item center. Let's capitalize the title. Maybe even not make this small text. Okay. Maybe make this text small. No. Okay, now let's make this. So let's put this icon inside the div and let's start working on this div. Let's say height 20, width 20, and rounded medium. And on hover, the background should be blue. Okay, so let's put the items in center. Yeah, it's too big. Yes. Let's make a border. Icon is not centered. Because we didn't put flex, I guess. Yep. Let's make size of icon a bit bigger. Yeah, I guess 22 will be okay. Okay. Okay, so let's make the on hover cursor pointer. Transform. Transition. Colors. Duration 300, let's say. Yep, it does the job. And this icon should become white. Check. Fill. Let's say fill will do the job. Fill does not do the job. Okay. Text red. Yep, text red does the job. So we want on hover this to be white. yeah. Okay, now let's set gap 3. Okay, this is much better. And let's make rent semi-bold like this. Slate. Let's try slate. Okay. Does it affect? Yeah, it does. Okay, so since we made font semi-bold, let's make this text smaller, so I guess it will work for us. Let's make it a bit smaller. Yeah, like this is okay, I think. So yeah, we have a status, we have type, type here. Let's capitalize this text as well. Okay, let's put bedrooms, bathrooms. Bedrooms is a number, I think, and let's make it a string. Bathrooms. Okay. Status. Bedrooms. We need another icon for bedrooms. Let's make this string as well. Okay. Okay, guys, now it's time to end the stream, and we'll be streaming, continue this page on the next stream. So thanks everyone for the comments and everyone for watching. Hopefully see you on the next stream. Bye.